Skip to the front of the line while waiting for your flight. During the passengers that need extra time to board, head on to the plane. They aren't allowed to ask you why you need extra time. Works great to secure a good seat and room for carry-ons. When returning an item to Amazon, make sure your reason for return is item defective or not working. You will not be charged return shipping. Selling a safe on Craigslist, hide a GPS tracker inside. When you find out where the safe went, go find it and loot whatever is inside. You already know the combination. Pretend English is your second language at school and on Reddit. Everything you write is now above scrutiny and more impressive. Want to discourage an ideology you disagree with? Put supportive bumper stickers on your car and proceed to drive like an asshole. People will begin to associate shitty drivers with that ideology. If you buy batteries on Amazon and return them, it will say it is too dangerous to send back, so it will refund you and leave you with free batteries. Gaining weight. Take photos of your progress and send them to a weight loss company, claiming they are in reverse order and that your weight loss journey was due to following their program. You might get paid for your photos and fake story. Want to get into reading but can never finish the books you pick up? Buy a jewel and use it as your bookmark so that you mistake your newfound nicotine addiction as a reading addiction. Don't want to hand out candy at Halloween? Commit a sex offense and register. No more pesky kids wanting candy every year. If a homeless approaches you for spare change, graciously thank them but insist that you are a non-smoker. It will confuse them long enough so that you can walk away. Get a phone number from a hurricane-prone area, so every time there is a hurricane, you get free data. Are you a woman about to lose her job? Just get pregnant so they can't fire you. Whenever there is an accident, take a picture of it. Reuse it later when you need an excuse for being late. In cooler climates, leave your kids' hat, gloves and jackets at home when taking them trick-or-treating. You'll only have to lug them around town for a half hour or so before they get cold and want to go back home. Wreck your car, run away from the scene and then report your car stolen. Check sex offender registry in your area for any hot females who love kids and with zero of their own. Running late to school, get your free flu shot from a pharmacy and bring in the paper as a late note. Looking to avoid child support payments, only sleep with women who are already pregnant. Use glow-in-the-dark duct tape to silence your abductee. When they try to escape in the dark, you'll easily spot them. Accidentally hit a parked car and people are watching. Just write a fake note so the people think you're giving your insurance info and GTFO. Get a really big dog and take it outside so you can have a shit in public and blame the dog. Having a hard time finding the perfect hiding place for that gift? Consult an addict. Feeling poor? Head on into Walmart and find an expensive item. Do not leave, just take it to the return desk. Because you don't have a receipt, you'll get store credit. Want a new vehicle or settlement money? Wait outside a bar for a drunk driver and get in a collision with them. They will automatically be at fault for being intoxicated. A quick and easy option to fix your child's constipation is to give them coffee and cigarettes. Works wonders. Need more sources for your paper? You can self-publish an ebook for free and cite your own publication in your paper. Don't like oral sex? Bite the first time you do it. You won't have to do it again. To ensure a good meal out, call the restaurant ahead of time and tell them your reservation are reviewers and you're doing the owner a favor letting them know. If you want to take a photo of a stranger in public without asking for permission, make a silly face and pretend like you are taking a selfie. If you're hanging out with a girl and want to impress her and living at your parents' place or out of town, rent a nice Airbnb and claim the house is yours. Say the other renters are your Airbnb guests. Have your kid open their birthday presents after the guests leave. That way you can re-gift a present at the next kid's party you go to. Just make sure the original gift giver isn't at the next party. Got gaps in your work history? Fill them in with fake freelance computer work or renovations. Just get a burner phone and use yourself as a reference on job applications. Your smoking habit getting too expensive or you want to cut back? Get a friend or someone addicted to nicotine so you can bum six from here and there and save money. If you wanna get some opiates without having to deal with suspicious doctors, adopt a large elderly dog. Want to earn some quick cash? Stand outside the store by a high school, then buy underage kids cigarettes and alcohol. Need to clean money? Use roulette gambling machines and put half on black half on red, and repeat. Don't want to buy a new set of plateware? Find a casual restaurant with an open patio and pretend to bus tables. Need additional items for a party you are hosting and have children? Send them on a scavenger hunt to obtain these items from your neighbors. Is your child misbehaving? Lock them in the basement and tell them it's an escape room. You won't have to deal with them for a while and they'll have fun while learning how to be self-sufficient and resourceful. Forgotten a colleague's name and too embarrassed to ask them what it is again? Hit them with your car. You'll almost certainly hear someone mention their name in court. Want to piss off your stuck-up bitch of a neighbor? Build a fence about 6 inches from the property line, then paint their side rainbow. Running late to a really important event? Call 911 and report an emergency at the location of the event. Follow the emergency crew to the location. Get there in record time. Don't want to give up your seat on the subway or bus? Put your head down and pretend to be sleeping. Starve for human affection? Pretend you're joking at a restaurant until someone performs the Heimlich maneuver on you for an improvised hug. Take a picture of your luggage with as much cash as possible so if an airline loses it you could get extra money, as you have photo evidence of money being in the luggage. Just lie about having a college degree. Companies rarely check, and the only consequence, if they do, is not getting hired. To get someone off Facebook, all you need is the email address they use to log in. Several times a day attempt to log into their account. It will then tell them their account isn't secure and require a password change. Eventually they will get frustrated and stop using it. Create a frozen seafood company called Fresh Off the Boat so that restaurants which buy from you can claim their seafood is fresh off the boat. You charge a premium over other frozen food suppliers but they pay less than buying fresh. Accuse your significant other of something you know they didn't do and study their reaction. Now you know how they'll act when telling the truth on the future. If you get a parking fine as you didn't have a valid parking ticket coupon visible in the car window, just wait around for someone else to leave the parking lot. Ask for their ticket, which was probably valid when you got the fine. Send a picture to the parking authority to dodge a bullet. Want to be on a movie set and eat for free? Go to the city's film commission office and ask for the year's filming schedule for the on-location productions. Pick up a North Face jacket and a 2-wire surveillance kit. Stick the earpiece in while on set and you'll blend right in at catering. Before snooping through someone's personal belongings, take a picture first so you can put everything back just as it was. If you're going to throw a glass of water at someone, throw it over their crotch rather than their face. It's more embarrassing, and they will be uncomfortable wet for far longer. Want to smoke some free pot but don't have any friends? Search Craigslist for houses that need roommates that are 420 friendly. Show up to view the place and eventually comment on their pipes/bongs. They will probably smoke you up to make sure you are cool enough, then leave. Buy a cast and pretend you sprained your ankle for every time you go to the airport. It'll make your time there so much better. An airport worker will push you around. You'll get through the gate first, and you'll get more legroom on the flight. Want to have an affair? Do so with a real estate agent. They've got access to every home for sale in the area, which means saving money on hotel rooms, and no worrying about your pesky wife finding the hotel on your CC statements. Lost your phone and it's on mute? Simply kidnap a child, then stay put wherever you think you left your phone. Eventually they'll send out an Amber Alert and your phone will buzz. If you glue a dead wasp to the palm of your hand, you can hit your boss on the back of the head as hard as you like and act like you saved him. Concerned about unvaccinated children spreading infection? Start rumors amongst anti-vaxxers that exposure to vaccinated children can cause their unvaccinated children to develop autism. The anti-vaxxers will be sure to keep their children at a safe distance. For new students staying in dorms, if you smoke weed and realize that the smell is not contained to your room, immediately throw a bag of popcorn in your microwave and nuke that son of a bitch. The smell of marijuana is overpowering, but burnt popcorn will cover up damn near anything. Tell your friends that you've made them a partial life insurance beneficiary. They'll feel obligated to do the same for you, and will only find out you lied if you die first.
Cowbelly. Let's go, baby.
Demonetization is dropping your rating to stop a migration of top innovation and content creation in an opposite way. I saw your new status and got inspiration to drop a new cape. On top of your face is a mock and the face of the clock is still raised. The mob is impatient. A monster is late, cannot just escape. News drop like a cave. YouTube Ukraine thought you would make it. Asked all the creators who want to get paid for their awesome creation. So take the advice of God and make it. All I got to say is Cowbelly TV gets more traffic than a metropolis. Yes, bitch, that's me. And I'm still looking for where my profit is.